Hey guys, so I am studying now. Friday was the last day of classes, but we have two makeup classes next week, Monday and Tuesday. But it's the weekend, so for me, it is finals prep time. So I am currently putting my outline together. Let me show you guys. Okay. So right now I am putting together my Civ Pro outline. And this is how far I've gotten, but I'm going to be spending the entire day doing that. So here I have the outline for the chapters in the book. So these are the titles that we covered and stuff like that. So I know where to follow from our textbook. And then here is my outline that I'm creating. So my outline is going to be based on my notes that I took, which let me show you guys. I take my notes in OneNote. And oh, I was already in Civ Pro. Nice. So I take notes on my computer depending on what's being said. And then I also take notes in my my book, which I guess I should show you guys my book, my notebook. But anyway, so I'm going to be consolidating my notes that I took in class here, the book, and I'm using also, this is Barbari's outline, OneNote outline, and then notes that I've taken from videos that I've watched on Civ Pro. Let me see if I can find my Civ Pro notebook. Hold on. So it's a lot of consolidating, a little bit here, a little bit there. But for me, this is going to be the best way to give myself a full holistic view of what we've covered so far in the semester. In the outline, from Barbary, you can't rely on that only because your professor might not go in the same order as Barbary, and they might talk about some things but not other things, which is my case for my professor. So I use it to reinforce certain concepts and things. However, I also have to go back into what we actually covered in class, looking at my notes that I took on my computer, looking at my notes that I took in my notebook, and matching that up. So that's taking a while to get done with my outline, but for me it's working well, and I'm understanding the concepts a lot better after watching the Barbary videos, doing the Barbary outline, and then, you know, supplementing, using that as a supplement to the stuff that we covered and I wrote down in my notes from class. So some things the professor might be going fast or whatever, I didn't really catch or understand. Maybe the timeline was a little bit different. Barbary is really good of giving you the timeline so you can understand, okay, this goes here, this goes next. Like for me, my professor, our first week of class, we started on appeals. So we went all the way to the end of the process, and then we came back to pleadings, which is the beginning of the process. Barbary doesn't do it that way. They're chronological. So they start where you start in civil procedure and then where you end. So it's good to give you a holistic view of things like that, because if you just rely back on notes that you took, you know, you might get confused on certain things if you weren't, you know, properly labeling things and all that jazz. But anyways, so all that to say this, that's what I'm doing with studying. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to record myself a little bit. So this is going to be like a study with me vlog. Yeah. Yeah. Y'all want that? Yeah. Okay. That's what you're going to get. So I'm going to do a study with me vlog of me outlining, and I'll show you guys how far. I just showed you guys where I'm at right now, and I'll show you guys at the end of the day how far I've gotten with my outline. And yeah, you guys let me know how you feel about it. Even though you might not understand, but still, do you like my outline? Let me know. Comment down below. Let me know. And yes, today I am in my couch because I feel like being in my couch. I don't feel like sitting at my desk. So yeah, let's get started. And no. So I am going to call it a wrap for tonight. I have now 12 pages done. And it is now 1:30 a.m. So I'm gonna call it a wrap now. Thank you guys for watching my video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel.